Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Kubo. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it could well turn out to be Tomiyasu, Peter, because I like the way he can switch between positions. We know he can play centre-back, he can play full-back, he can play wing-back. So he's got a lovely versatility to offer. And I think overall he probably prefers the wing-back role because it enables him to get higher up the pitch and get himself involved in the creation and the scoring of goals.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's through here. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Could move up a gear here. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there.
Kubo.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Duan. And Tomiyasu. Minamino. Goes looking wide. That looks a cracking ball. He's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
More and more pressure on the ball here. It's been intercepted. He has found a way through. That's an excellent interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lobbed in behind. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Duan. Stood up well to him there. That's a good run down the left. Done delicately. Moved on forwards. Minamino. So there's the hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He's had it taken off him. Tomiyasu. Oh, super find. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
It's Akura. It's Duan. Good spot, he's seen the rock. There's the shot! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Nicely weighted ball. No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Japan get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's looking to set free a runner. And he's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Approaching the half-hour mark.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Endo. Tomiyasu. It's a corner. Kubo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. In with a header! Harmlessly behind. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Kubo. Searching ball that into space. That has not gone well.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on
Great
now.
ball if he can get there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Great defending, strong and determined. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's played forward.
Minamino really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Minamino. Played with finesse. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Works it forward. Looking for options for movement. Duan. Here's Minamino. Aim forwards. It's a promising run he's making on the right. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Duan. Japan do have a chance to counter here. Minamino. He's got the shot away! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Kubo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Has been indicated.
Japan find a position of real strength now. Tomiyasu. Kubo. Can he get it through? And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's been intercepted. And we've reached half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Defending was strong and firm. Endo opts for safety. Kubo and Tomiyasu. Kubo. It's Doan. Kubo. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's a key interception. Doan. And Endo. Out to the left it goes. Kubo. Now it's Minamino. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Distributed tidily. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Kubo. He's beaten the... Can he put it away? And a second time. It's in. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And the counter is on.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Japan can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
And he's forced to go back.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Doan. Kubo. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Gently done. Duan. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gets his pass away. Nice control. Endo.
They've got to make this nice and quick. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Great leap! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Number 9.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 9.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopia. And the shots! And the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive.
Number 20. Number 10. Substitutions taking place.
75 minutes on the clock now. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Itakura. Tomiyasu. Itakura. Minamino. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, they could break here. And they're quick to press. Steep. And the finish! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Substitution in progress.
Japan making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming. He is through here. In comes the... Up to meet it! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Now the finish! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. To to be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kamada. Gets a good foot in there. The final 5 minutes. Thinks one through, and he cuts out the supply. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That's a good ball played into space. Decent hit! And that's wide. Looking for the runner. Chance to shoot!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That looks a good ball through. And a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Now who's going to be first to this? Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for options for movement. It's a goal kick. Forward it goes. And the shot's on here. Big chance! It's there!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Saudi Arabia, and the shot! And he hits the net! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
In it comes. Keeper has taken decisive action. Indonesia are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. Over to the other side. He's found a way through. Chance for the header! No, not the best of headers.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, no joy this time. Opts for safety. Shifted upfield. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't... Great hit! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was a given, it always was.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Saudi Arabia find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely...
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's gone for a throw-in. It's a sweet ball, that. Looking to set free a runner. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a goal kick. It's headed upfield.
Pretty robust defending.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's a sharp little ball here. He's been picked out, and again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Short changes him with that pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Out to the right. Time and again they are repelled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Aimed beyond the defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Succumbs to the pressure. Important interception. He's gone direct here. Gently done. Has a shot! Stop it going out. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's the whistle for half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. gone forward. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He has found the way through, and that's aimed into the middle. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Threads one in. And that has left him in a heap. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Keeper's dealt with that. Distributed tidily. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
The attendance for this
That has
match
been
was
slung wide.
71,550.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Oh, that's well spotted. Goes looking wide. That is a great pick out. Terrific header! And he steered it beyond the post. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Played out to the left flank. Oh, good read.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Over to the left. Gets the shot away! And that has faded wide.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Now he's off and running. Seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Strong running down that left flank.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality. This is the time you need that pace.
Fiddles it through, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Could move up a gear here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Can he get it through? It'll be a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Saudi Arabia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And there goes the final whistle. Indonesia cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Indonesia didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that is one way to stop. There's the hit! And the ball's come loose here.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Now, what about a counter-attack? who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gets a good foot in there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both...
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cross goes in there. Turns back here, probably the best option. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Gently done. Neither side yet able to find the net. Can he spark a counter here? That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Out towards the flank. Lobbed in behind. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Works it forward. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through. Has a goal! Surely this time, he scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Saudi Arabia take the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking to set free a runner. Oh, can he get onto this? interception. And that's another good win of the ball. That's been cut out, well played. And the counter is on. That's good running with the ball. Aimed beyond the defence.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
The pass has gone astray. And he's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down. Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Now the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He gets big. It's in. And with that goal comes comfort. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Saudi Arabia take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
The ball's gone astray. Goes down, but nothing given. That's a good run down the left. He's taking on the lot of them. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice physical challenge. Saudi Arabia have a free kick.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Back they go. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's forced to go back. Can he put it away? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Played back into the centre. And they're on him in a flash. Well seen, saw that coming.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
He's got that completely wrong.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
He's a sharp little ball here. Saudi Arabia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Aim forwards. Caught offside that time. Saudi Arabia making consecutive changes here. The break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. "75 minutes played."
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, well played, well played.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Could move up a gear here. Good work on the right flank here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
No, that's been intercepted.
Indonesia really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely spread. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Saudi Arabia finding their passes. Tries to dink it in. Oh, some tackle that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
2 added minutes has
Good
been
play on the
indicated.
left-hand side here. There will be a throw-in. And he's being shifted off it. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Indonesia just looked like a rabbit in the headlights, Peter. When put under any pressure, they ran scared and kept running.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?